Welcome to www.procamtv.com. Today's topic, which HD camcorder for your broadcast acquisition? Procam Television has taken delivery of 4 Sony PDW-700 camcorders since August, and his sister company in Dubai, Atlas Television, took delivery of one in September 2008. After using them ourselves and hiring them to clients, we are impressed. First, a bit about the camera. The PDW-700 is Sony's latest XD-Cam camcorder and the first in a new category of Sony high-definition camcorders known as XD-Cam HD 422. The 422 refers to 422 color sampling. The previous XD-Cam HD camcorders, such as the PDW F350 and F355, offered 420 color sampling. What's the difference? With 422 sampling, the recorded color is the average color taken from every pair of pixels in a 2x1 pattern. With 420 sampling, the recorded color is the average color taken from every block of 4 pixels in a 2x2 grid. This improved color sampling makes a huge and noticeable difference. For first-hand feedback on this, I spoke to Mike Charlton, a very experienced DOP and part owner of Atlas Television. Mike has shot with most cameras you can name, and for the past couple of years has been working as much as a director as a DOP. This means he spends a fair bit of time in an edit suite working with material shot on a range of cameras. His verdict on the pictures you get with a PDW-700? Superb. The biggest thing you notice is the colors. The 700 knocks the socks off any other HD camera I've used, including the Sony HDW F900R and the Panasonic Vericam. Mike also likes the workflow the 700 offers. It records onto optical discs. Digitizing the material on these discs is far quicker than with tape or other formats. In Mike's words, the format makes editing quicker and simpler. The 700 also offers other significant improvements over earlier XD-Cam models. For a start, it has a 2/3 inch chip block and lens mount like most other broadcast quality high and standard definition cameras. Previous models have a 1/2 inch lens mount, so to use 2/3 inch lenses, you need an adapter, and you lost some of the wide-angle capability. Now you can fit 2/3 inch Canon and Fujinon lenses, or a PNS Techniques Pro 35 adapter if you prefer, to use 35mm prime lenses directly onto the camera. The camera has a bit rate of 50 megabits per second compared to 35 megabits with previous XD-Cam HD camcorders. In simple terms, this means more data is recorded and the result is a better image. One comment here. Cameras in Sony's HD-Cam range have a bit rate in the region of 144 Mbps. However, the codec used in HD-Cam camcorders and the PDW-700 are different. So if you're comparing bit rates, you cannot assume that because HD-Cam models such as the HDW-900R or HDW-750 or HDW-790 have higher bit rates, they are passing more information through to the recorded image. According to someone I know at Sony, the codec in the 700 is far more efficient. For those who are interested, it uses the time as well as the spatial domain than the codec used in HD-Cam cameras. He says, and I'm not sure how to go about verifying this on the record, that to make the comparison more like for like you would have to multiply the 700's 50 Mbps by 3 to get an equivalent measure of the amount of data processed by the codec in HD-Cam cameras. In other words, the 700's 50 Mbps is more like getting 150 Mbps with an HD-Cam codec, so effectively they're about equal on the bitrate front. For very technical people, I realize this depends on the subject movement, and that an MPEG codec like that in the 700 becomes less effective when there's a lot of movement, but I think saying the two systems are close to equal is fair comment. Another key difference, the 700 records a full 1920 lines by 1080 lines. Earlier XD-Cam HD models record 1440 lines by 1080 lines. HD-Cam cameras, such as the models listed here, which record onto videotape, also actually record 1440 lines by 1080 lines. Tape presents bandwidth issues which make recording 1920 lines difficult, perhaps almost impossible, but by using optical discs that problem is overcome. This feature, I expect, must also contribute to the improved quality of the image recorded by the 700. Sony also manufactures reasonably priced dual-layer discs that can record up to 90 minutes of XD-Cam HD 422 material. The single-layer discs used with previous XD-Cam HD models can also be used and can record up to 45 minutes. The analog to digital or AD converter is a 14-bit rather than 12-bit. This means more information is passed on for conversion from the analog signal generated by the CCD block in the camera head to the digital signal processed as the image is recorded. Frame rates. Our cameras currently can do 25p, 50i, and 60i. A software upgrade will also enable 30p, and by this summer we are told 24p. A couple of other nice features. There is headphone input on the front of the camera, so the cameraman can monitor the audio while the sound recordist does the same using the headphone input on the rear. And the camera has two HD, SDI, SD, SDI outputs in addition to the test output. Finally, this latest Sony HD camcorder is competitively priced and offers high-quality, high-definition images at similar rates to those charged for digital Betacam in its early days. In our view, it's a bargain. Will your production manager or accountant agree? I hope so. Previously, we have been reluctant to recommend any one format of high-definition camera over another within a given budget because the decision can be subjective. For example, some DOPs prefer a Sony HDW900R over a Panasonic Vericam. Others prefer the look of the Vericam. With the PDW700, we, ProCam, do not have any hesitation in recommending this camera. We would not be surprised if it becomes the most popular HD workhorse akin to Beta SP in its prime and to digital Betacam in the UK. To find out more information on topics like this, go to www.procamtv.com.